Wandering back to where you were before. First of all, I want to say happy birthday to Sister Judith. Judith, I trust everything went well and that you celebrated with family. I also want to thank Mishak for feeding us on Sunday. We are still in Genesis 13, and today our focus is on Abraham and Sarah's wandering about and ending up right where they were before. The Bible states in verse 3 and 4, from the Negev, he went from place to place until he came to Bethel, to the place between Bethel and Ai, where his tent had been earlier, and where he had built an altar. There Abraham called on the name of the Lord. And this is reminiscent of Israel wandering about in circles in the desert for 40 years after they left Egypt. Thankfully, Abraham recognized this waste of time and the unfruitfulness of the endeavor that he eventually called on the name of the Lord. Similarly, for us, we call on the name of the Lord after we have wandered far from the straight path. The shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. But many times we wander about aimlessly in our spirits, in our emotions, or in our minds. And then, when we are exasperated and stressed and frustrated, then we call on the name of the Lord instead of doing so as our first option. That way we'd avoid all the grief and the heartaches that come with our bad decisions. All right? Sometimes we try all sorts of remedies before going back to what worked in the beginning, just like Abraham going from place to place before ending up right where his tent had been earlier. And the Bible says he had first built an altar. Trust God and trust his process, elders and saints. Call on his name first and prevent aimless wandering. Amen. Amen.